So hello guys and welcome to this video. I know a couple of you were asking me to do an actual video about the skills and how to get them. So this is the actual video. I recorded the video and obviously I don't know for what reason, but my mic was not on the whole time, so I had to actually go back to the video and actually record the audio and actually edit it and add it to the actual recording. So if the audio is actually kind of off a little bit, that's most likely the reason. By off, I mean like kind of delayed on what I'm actually doing based on like what I'm saying. So first I'll start with the key palm move, which basically this right here would be the actual trainer for the key palm move. This is the martial master, and his quest basically is to kill the, or I guess eliminate, since he would be sensing a lot of things now. It would be to eliminate the bandit boss basically. If you watch my previous video, you know press T, that's your key vision, and this right here would be the bandit leader. You would eliminate him, and that would basically give you key palm, which is a pretty good move. So it actually sends the enemies actually flying away from you. This is a demonstration of it. I'm gonna use it on a bandit, so you can actually see what it actually does. Obviously somebody's eliminating the bandit lord, so I can't really show y'all. But I'll demonstrate it on one of the bandits. So it will actually send them away from you. So I usually use it at the end of combos. So if I'm fighting, your last move usually actually knocks back the enemy a little bit, and it gives you a little bit of distance. So I would use that to actually push the enemy back from you. So one of the other skills you can actually get is the, obviously, the Necro Barrage, or the Heavenly Pierce is a pretty regular skill. You get it from the Heavenly Martial Master. You basically throw your spear. I'm pretty sure I forgot to actually add it in the video, but you would throw your spear. But this right here is the Necro trainer. Um, this is from the spawn area. This is where she is, and I hate waters. I always fall in there and I struggle to get out. So basically, her training is to eliminate all the bandits in the bandit camp. Um, so you would go in the camp, press T for your key vision to see. So you eliminate all the small bandits. One spawns right here. Obviously, these two guys are fighting him. Um, he just got knocked. He's on the ground. So yeah, one spawns right here, and the other spawns over there, and one spawns right here. And this is what the last one is. I also eliminated the boss just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure it's only the bandits you eliminate, and then you complete the quest. And after you complete that quest, you would basically get the Necro Barrage, which is a pretty good skill. Um, in my early actual cultivation time period where my realm was so low, I would actually use it to farm the bosses, which was kind of a hidden one tactic, which was like I'd hit them, I'd circle around them, and then the cooldown is pretty short, so I would go and I would hit them with it again, and it gives me basically a leeway of me not taking any damage. So right here is this guy gives you the divine healer. He's a divine healer, and he gives you a divine heal skill basically. I would pick his skill like as soon as you start the game, because it's kind of tedious to do. You basically have to get herbs from him, and the you can't use the herbs that you already actually have. His skill is basically um two phases. This is phase one. I'm actually gonna have to like pause the video and farm the herbs, because I do not have them on me, and even if I did have them on me, you would not take them because they actually have to drop from the trillings or saplings, depending on what people call them. But their name on the map is trilling, which are basically, as you can see, they're right up there. Those are the trillings. You basically go find them, and then you would eliminate them, and then they have a chance of actually dropping you the herbs that you need. So it took me a while. It took me a while. It took me a good about maybe 30 minutes of just straight farming um, the trillings to actually get the actual drop that I actually needed. So I'll be back after I actually complete that quest because it's gonna take a while and I don't want y'all to see. So yeah. So yeah. So after you actually complete the quest, um, phase two of that quest will start, and it basically it basically asks you for a heavenly gourd, which drops from the heavenly martial master. So you would actually have to go to the heavenly martial master and farm the heavenly martial master until you actually get the gourd. Which, as you can see, using key vision helps a lot. Do not try to just run around aimlessly. You're kind of really just wasting your time when you have something to help you out. However, it's not 100%. Sometimes it fails. You know, sometimes even with it, I still get lost. Because right now, as you can see, I'm lost, and key vision is what helped me find my way. As you can see, do not run around aimlessly. You'll run in completely opposite directions of places you're supposed to go. So use your key vision. Don't run around with it because sometimes you use it and the map gets really dark. So I don't know how long it's gonna take me for me to get this. So I'll probably just gonna have to pause the video until I do get it. And then obviously, like I told you for the herbs, it's the same thing. Like I said before, it's a two-part quest. So the second one is to actually farm the heavenly martial master to get the heavenly gourd. Um, he the quest doesn't take things that you already have. I know certain games like you can just like use what you have already and it will count as completing the quest, but this one is not like that. Like a lot of other different games where it's like, hey, pick this up, da 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 da. As you can see, I used it, and it will actually tell you that, hey, this counts towards your body cultivation, but it does not count towards the quest because you actually have to get the drop. So you have to eliminate him to get the drop from the boss. So I am gonna farm him until I actually get the drop. Um, so yeah, I'm probably gonna have to pause the video until I actually do get it because I don't want this video being way longer than it has to. So as you can see, I got the heavenly elixir, and I was farming, and some guy came here and he was trying to fight too. I tried to help him out, but he only needed a couple supreme crystals, so I just gave him the supreme crystal, and then I farmed him until I got it. But yeah, that is a skill that will be in your bag if it's not on your bar, and you'll basically use it. Make sure if you have skills, you select the proper slot, because I almost hit the third slot, and I was gonna eliminate my key bomb. But yeah, basically, it's divine heal. It helps a lot in certain situation. It heals you for a pretty good amount, so it's pretty good to have. So especially when you're knocked and somebody use it on you, it helps you get up faster so you can get back in the fight. It lasts for a while and it's usually pretty fast. I'm pretty sure it gives you about maybe one heal per second. Um, I wasn't really counting it like heavily, but it's it's a pretty good skill to have. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can use it on somebody. I tried to use it on the guy, but obviously the spawn is the same zone most of the time. For some reason, people eliminate me in there. That's no problem. Well, this is our next victim. I apologize for this. I'll use the skill on him. Usually, it will take him about a good 1 minute. I'm sorry, dude. It will take you about a minute to get up. But for some reason, the skill did not last as long as it was supposed to. But it still healed him because, as you can see, he should res in a couple seconds. Yep, here you go. He's technically not supposed to res that quickly, but since here you go, dude, I'll just drop you this manual. Yeah. So that is your thank you for eliminating you for no reason. But yeah, so as you can see, that was Divine Heal. At the end of the video, I'll use it a little bit to actually show um the proper damage that it actually does. But yeah, so I have a lot of help, so it's hard to actually find somebody to actually use it on. It's actually hard to find somebody to actually hit me for me to use it on. So next, I will show y'all how to get the person, the dragon quest. So the dragon trainer is, you can find him in the 10 times area. He's gonna be in the cave, and you're just gonna talk to him, and then his quest is gonna be for you to eliminate the Flame Empress. So you're gonna have to eliminate the Flame Empress. So he's right there. Talk to him. Remember, you have to have the race to be able to do the quest, so you can actually get the skills. So yes, you talk. Ooh, buddy, broke through. So you would talk to him, and his quest would be to go eliminate the Flame Empress. Which, if you don't know, I will actually show you where the Flame Empress is. She is in the demonic cultivator area. She has a chance of spawning. She's not always there. As you can see, when I went over there, she was not there. So I couldn't really show her to y'all. But I'm gonna still show you where you can find her in the demonic cultivator. I just run through the giant area, and I hug the wall, and I usually just hug the wall until I get to that area. Hopefully you don't find the giants, because they will chase you, and I don't like going through the side, because that's where the giants mostly are, and running around along that beach, they just jump on you and murder you. But yeah, so she would spawn in this area right there, and that's where you would find her. And then you'd have to eliminate her. My advice is find other people to help you fight her, because she is really tanky and she does a lot of damage. So find somebody to actually help you eliminate her, and then you'll basically get the quest. She actually has her own skill that she drops, which is she actually has her own skill she drops, which is the flame. So if that helps you, yeah. Apologies, I have to. It is one of the most craziest skill that you can actually use in this game. So yeah, I had to actually record that on the side to actually show y'all actually how it looks like, because it was kind of hard to find somebody. I'm going to try to find the demonic player, but he does a lot of damage, and you won't find him properly. Obviously, that is the LC. But he actually demolished all of us. Obviously, like I said, you can try to stop him from eliminating somebody, and you drop your heal to somebody to help you get faster and actually heal up. I got out the fight. I dropped mine on him to get him up. So yeah, but even with that, both got knocked, and I basically got the wrong end of the stick. Basically, why he spawned the overlord. because he pieced me up basically. Um, but yeah, so he basically showed me what it meant to be the Overlord. But yeah, so that actually helped me because I actually have to come back here anyway to actually um, show y'all where the angel trainer is at. So he's or she is right next to the oof, avoid the water. I hate playing name that one. She is next to 5 times area. That's where you're gonna find the angel trainer. And her quest is to actually eliminate the demonic cultivator and the heavenly martial master. So after you eliminate both of them, then you will accomplish the quest to actually unlock her skill that I actually showed y'all earlier, which is the angel skill is really just it's overpowered. There's a reason why it is a 0.1%. I had to cut the video a little here and there and do some fixes because it crashes midway through. I had to actually um, first I forgot to record the audio on there, so I had to record the audio separately. Then obviously there's a series of videos where I had to like um, fix it as much as I can because it kept giving errors, so I had to like edit it and fix it. So that is why you see cuts here and there, basically. So yeah, it took me a while to get it all fixed, but it was, or at least it got fixed. So now I'm going to show you the elf trainer, which is this is the spawn area, and she's actually just right there. That is the elf trainer. In the demonic cultivator fight, the tornado that you saw going up was the elf skill. Um, her quest is actually kind of her quest is more or so kind of simple, but it's kind of hard to actually. Um, it's not hard; it's just tedious to do. So you have to actually find a wind assassin. As you can see, if you see that little bridge over there, then you're going the wrong way, so you'd have to go back, right? So the way to actually orient yourself is if you see the two glowing towers, one is right there, the other one's right there at the entrance. This is the side you want to be on. I'll show you where the assassin spawns at. So one of them spawns over there when you see that dark patch of road. They spawn. One of them spawns in this general area. I'm pretty sure it's not that far back. I'm pretty sure it's like right there in this area right there. That is where one of them spawns at. Um, there's different varieties of them. There's a lightning one, and he spawns in thunderstorms and rain. So when it's raining, there's a thunderstorm. There's like 40% chance that the one you're getting is a lightning assassin. Another one spawns like right there in this general area. Um, if you're lucky, it will be the wind assassin, and you'll eliminate him, and you will basically get the skill, right? So they have their own spawn time, so it's kind of hard to actually determine when they actually spawn. So yeah, so that was basically where they spawned. The other one you have to the way I orient myself is from the training ground. Or not the training ground version, the Martial Masters arena. It actually helps locate the two the two areas. So the assassins. So one is gonna spawn about right next to that brown tree you see to the left, and then the other one spawns. There's 3 trees in front of me, and then there's like a fourth tree to my right. That fourth small tree in the back is the one. That one right there is the one that's next to it that it basically spawns. It's kind of hard to track it from from when you're down below because all the trees look the same when you approach it. So the other one spawns around that tree right there. So you go over there, and in that general area, he would be in that area, or he would be next to the other green tree, which, like I said, all the trees kind of look the same from down there. So they would spawn right there. So if I'm correct, they spawn about every 20-ish seconds, and it can just be a regular assassin, or it can be a wind, or it can be a lightning assassin. It's just your luck. It's like a 25% chance of it being a wind assassin, and it's about a 40% chance of it being a lightning assassin when it's during rain and thunderstorm. So yes, it does rain in the game. You'll notice when it starts raining, and that's your chance to actually go around and go to these spots and try to find them. If they're not there, it's either somebody eliminated them. I'm pretty sure there's like a fifth spot where it spawns. However, I do not know at this time where that fifth spot is. So these are the 4 out of 5 is a pretty good place to stand at. So those are where the assassin spawn at. So eliminating the lightning assassin, it has a a 10% chance. It has a 10% chance of actually dropping you the lightning skill, the lightning skill. So some of the other skills, they're basically kind of hard for me to actually find somebody to actually demonstrate them. So I'm just gonna demonstrate them based on the actual animation that the creators actually drop, right? So I'm just gonna showcase them to y'all so you can actually see what they look like. Um, I've told you how to get them, and this is basically what they look like. So if you didn't see before, this is what the elf skill look like. The temper surge. This is the elf skill. It's really a good skill to have. It puts you in the air. You're stunned while you're being just ricocheting in the sky on top of the tornado, and it does a pretty good amount of damage. So mid combo, pop, 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 pop. You drop it, and it gets your combo back. So, because when you end your combo chain, sometimes you have a delay before you can start your next combo chain. So, yeah. But that was the elf skill. In case you did not see it during that fight, or you weren't paying that much attention, or you wanted to see it, I guess, better and notice it. So, um, I have all the other skills here. I'm also show you all the lightning flash, which is dropped by the lightning assassin, and I'm also show you all the other ones. So this one right here is the lightning flash, which, as you can see in the video, it's raining. That's what rain looks like in the game, and 40% chance of him spawning, and if he does, then you get the lightning flash, and it is a 10% drop from the lightning assassin. So 40% chance of the assassin to spawn, the assassin that spawns to be a lightning assassin. They spawn every 20 seconds, and a 10% chance to get the lightning drop from him. So yeah, so I do not have that skill yet because I have not tried to get it yet. So that is basically the lightning flash. I've seen people use it. It's kind of OD. It sends you flying. So yeah. So this right here is Hellfire, which is basically a tornado flame that you actually get from the Flame Empress. So the Flame Empress is the same Flame Empress you have to eliminate to complete the Dragon skill in the game. She has a 1% chance to get it, and she is really tanky. She has a good amount of health, so she hits hard and needs to get hit hard to actually eliminate her. And that sentence did not come out the way I wanted to. Please, YouTube, do not ban me. I meant the boss in the game, please. But yes, so like I said, she's pretty tanky. It's a good skill to have. It doesn't matter. I do not know what this guy was doing, but yeah, I guess okay. But yeah, so she's pretty tanky. So I would actually try to find other people to help you farm her. Um, so you can actually get the eliminate her and get a drop. It's gonna be a tedious farm because she's not like one of the other boss, which spawns instantly. So this right here is the stomp, um, the ground stomp, which is the dwarves um skill. I'm gonna actually show y'all where the trainer is and basically tell you how to get it. So if you're following along with me, the dwarf trainer is on the beach. So if you're looking for the bold guy, not this one, is the one with the brown, the one with the brown beard. I'm so glad they added that walking on water thing because every time I fell in that water, it was so hard to get out of it. It was tedious because it would send you like under the ground instead of like over it, so you'd get stuck under the little dirt patch area. Nevertheless, so this right here, the trainers are easy to spot when you see them. They have a red interrogation mark on top of their heads. That is how you know they're a trainer. And this right here is the dwarf trainer. He drops you the ground stomp. His quest is pretty actually easy to get. You just have to eliminate the dwarf boss, which is not really hard to eliminate. You don't have to be that much of a high realm to eliminate him. So I would just cultivate body enough until you need advanced crystals, and you should be. So key liquidation, I'm pretty sure key liquidation until I cultivate body until I need advanced crystals, and then that's when I want to eliminate them. And yeah, after you eliminate them, then you um would basically get the ground stuff. And then this right here is basically the dragon skill. Like I said before in the video, you have to eliminate um the flaming press, and she will drop you that skill. Um, this right here is the lizard. The lizard skill, basically, that's what is basically a poison spit. You basically spit a poison ball at whoever you're fighting or whoever you're trying to eliminate. I will show y'all what a trainer is and actually how to get the skills. So the trainer is actually not really hard to get. I'm gonna just orient towards that. So basically from the beach, you'll basically run out until you see um, the bridge, basically. So he's gonna be on top of that bridge. From the city, it's actually pretty easy to spot. It's basically the same way you spot the assassin. Um, so this is the trainer for the elves. So basically you would look for the pillars, like I was saying, the red glowing pillars in the back, and then this is where the assassin area. This is the pillars I was talking about. The two pillars. You walk out the door and you see the bridge, and he's like right there on top of the bridge. Um, so this is the trainer. His quest is pretty simple. You just have to eliminate 10 sapling or trilling. So I'm pretty sure they're like the same thing. You need to eliminate 10 of those, and then you basically get a skill. For some reason, their logo was not actually showing up. So I do not. Sometimes it happens. Their logo does not show up for some reason. Um, but yeah. So you would basically I want to try again. Maybe sometimes you try it again and it usually pops up. But yeah. So that is basically how you would get the lizard skill basically. So but yeah, I tried it again. It did not really work. So yeah, so I'm gonna show it to you again. This is it right here. It's basically a ball of poison that you actually throw at whoever's whoever you're trying to eliminate. So that is about all the skills and the actual that I know in the actual game that I've actually showed you where they're at, showed you how to get them, and if there's anything else that you actually need, just let me know and I'll cover it. Um, I might also cover different random stuff, random robot games that I actually play. Um, Obviously, there's a lot of other different robot games that I actually play, so I might just film videos on how to actually get those. Um, the Heavenly Gear skill is basically dropped by the Heavenly Master. Um, I'm trying to get some damage in so I can actually show you the healing process of the skill, but for some reason he's not doing any damage to me because I'm trying to get his attention and he is basically ignoring me. For some reason. But yeah, so like I was saying before, you're fighting the boss with a group of people and he is ignoring me completely. That is pretty interesting. But yeah, you're fighting the boss with a group of people and the boss is hitting you, the person is hitting you. So that healing skill is actually quite handy to have. So yeah, so that's why like I was trying to get it. Whether you're low level or high level, that healing skill just comes in handy. I don't really need anything from the martial master. I was just trying to like show you how the healing skill works. So you drop it, standing there. As you can see, it already sent me to like 90 something. The game kind of lagged there a little bit for some reason, but probably gonna just skyrocket me to 100. But the game kind of just like, as you can see, it lasts way longer than like that first time I showed it to you on the random guy. I had to eliminate to demonstrate the skill. It's supposed to last not as short as it did when I used it in that one person. But so that's basically how long it's technically supposed to last, and it heals you a good amount of health um, at a good amount of rate. So yeah. Um, so I have a lot of health, obviously, so it actually takes um, the fact that it heals me that fast is actually pretty interesting. It's better than having to eat, which you can't eat while you're in combat, so it's actually a really good skill to have, especially when your health is low and you're trying to get some health back, and the only way to get some health back is to eat. Food is like a drop you get for mobs, I'm pretty sure. So it's kind of and you can't eat while you're in combat, and it takes about a minute for you to get out of combat for you to actually eat. So you can't heal with food during fights. So having that heal skill is actually a pretty good um, skill to have, so you can actually use mid combat, use on others mid combat, and help a down person, help yourself, and yeah. But yeah, so that's it for this video. Thank you very much for actually watching it to the end. If you did, thank you very much for the people who actually subscribed. Um, I'm just glad that the previous video, helped y'all enough for you to actually subscribe. I'm not gonna be one of these people that goes around screaming, please subscribe, please like the video. Um, However, I do appreciate it. I feel like it shouldn't be me saying, hey, subscribe, hey, like. I'm not saying I'm never gonna say it, but I feel like it should be the videos that help y'all or captivate y'all enough for it to actually be like, okay, I'm gonna subscribe, okay, I'm gonna like this video because it helped me. Um, and by doing that, obviously you're helping me. Um, so I guess it's a win-win situation. Um, I believe in incentives. So obviously, so if any of my videos get 100 likes or 100 subscribers, I will actually donate to whoever $50 PlayStation gift card. Um, so yeah, or I could also just, I feel like it's probably easier if I just give somebody a $50 PlayStation gift card. But yeah, but obviously if you that's not the form you want it in, um, hey, I want $50 worth of Robux instead. I'll just do that. Um, like I said, I believe in incentives, so that's what I'm actually going to do. So it's gonna be pretty simple. I'm just gonna hit up Google and be like, "Hey Google, choose a number for me," and then bam. So thank you very much. See you.